Hello Natural Beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Nat and today I have my July monthly makeup bag for you. First we will go through what I used last month for June, and then we'll go through what I'm going to use for July. Let's go ahead and get started. First off, this is the sponge that gave me this big old pimple right here, so this is going in the garbage right now. I also used this e.l.f. Putty Primer, and it's a really good primer, y'all. I mean, it has just an endless amount of product in it, considering it's like, what, $8, $9. I think it is such a great buy. It's supposed to be comparable to Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, but I really like it. I feel like it does prime. I mean, it does like blur the pores, but you really got to pack it on in order to get that super like blurred look. But it does work. So the next product that I have is also from e.l.f. and actually I got this from Beth with Lil Betsy 79. This is a highlighter in the color Rose Glow, and this did break. I kind of repressed it there. I need to redo it again, like with some alcohol, but it was a really nice color. I thought it was really flattering on my skin. If I put too much, it came across ashy, but it blended out beautifully, both with a sponge and also with a brush. So I really enjoyed that product. Next we have this Shiseido. It is a blush trio. It's a face color enhancing trio in the color RD1, and I actually used this for June and March. Well, April, March, May and June, and here it is. It's just you know, a blush. I really enjoyed it, and I do kind of have a little bit of a dent going there, so I was really happy to see that come across after, you know, a couple months of consistent use. Even though I didn't use it like 20 times, I may have used it like 10, 11 times, but that's better than it sitting in my stash and not being touched at all. Now, the next product I have, I'm actually going to roll over into July. These are the AOA Studio Lashes in the style Melissa, and I'm rolling these over because honestly, I only used these twice this month, and I felt like I felt like the band of the lash was a little weird or uncomfortable, so I really want to keep giving these you know, a try until I can decide for sure, and I think using them twice just isn't enough. So we're going to go ahead and put them in this this monthly makeup bag for July. Now, the next thing that I have are lip products, and I used two. These are both from EY Beauty, and I know that a lot of people are looking to support indie brands and also like black owned brands. This is a indie black owned brand. She is a very small. She is my personal friend. Her name is Chanel, and her company is called EY Beauty, and I think this is a lip oil, and this one I think it might also be a lip oil, but they are so good, y'all. Such a great formula, and you can see I used a whole bunch of this one. I mean, I really enjoyed both of them, and I think that you should definitely check them out if you're in the market for some indie lip products. And she also has like face masks and lip scrubs, so you know, definitely go check her out. The next thing I have is this Tarte eyeliner. It's a dual-ended product. This is just like a sponge to smudge it out with, and it is in the color Tiger's Eye, and I really, really enjoyed this. I almost rolled it into July's monthly makeup bag as well, but I have something else that I think goes a little bit better with the other products that I chose, but I don't know. Hopefully I'll still pull this, but you know, I got a lot of items that I'm working on, like for Project Pans and stuff. So then finally, this was my blush. This is the Too Faced Peach My Cheeks blush in the color Spiced Peach, and this is the Melting Powder Blush, and I absolutely love this. It did completely come all the way out now. I don't want to put it in like a magnetic palette because I'm scared that it won't be as protected because it's that weird consistency or texture, but I absolutely love this blush, and I did get some more use out of it. You can see especially on this side that the the little mound is, you know, actually considerably used. I really like this blush. So we're going to go ahead and roll that out. Now the last product that I have for the month of June, I am also going to roll over into July. This is Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray in Dreamsicle by Rich Luxe, and I absolutely love this. I prefer it to the mint chocolate chip one, and I feel like it's not only refreshing, but it also helps keep my makeup in place. Now, continuing with Gerard Cosmetics, I'm going to be using this glitter lipstick. It's actually what I have on now, plus a clear lip oil that I'm going to show you in a little bit. And I haven't really used this a whole lot, but I've kind of been sipping on some orange juice while we're talking, so it has been, you know, coming off. But it is a really interesting color, and y'all know I love lavender. And so there is a swatch right there. So I'm excited to use this and, you know, see how that works. I will say it is pretty gritty, but I noticed that I used it again with EY Beauty. This is a lip oil. I think it's a lip oil, but this is clear. So I put this on first, and then I put the glitter lipstick on top. And this oil really helped that grittiness kind of like minimize, you know, be less obvious. So I'm going to be using that lip oil. We have a whole bunch of lip products here because, you know, I really want options. I like options. So I pulled this Tower 28 XOXO lip gloss. It does have a slight pink tint to it. And then I also pulled one of my minis out of my Fenty Beauty's Glossy Posse. This is in Fussy, and I pulled those two because I really want like more of a pink lip option. And to go with that, I also pulled this Laura Mercier Bullet Stick lipstick, and it's in the color Papaya. And I thought, you know, this is getting pretty old, so I need to get some use out of it. So I will try and use some of that. I also have a Laura Mercier Potpourri lip liner around here somewhere that I'm probably going to try and pull as well because I bought them together. One more lip option is going to be my Urban Decay Game of Thrones Sansa Stark. The North Remembers. Give me some wolf emojis down in the comments if you're a Game of Thrones fan. So this is Sansa Stark. Heads up, Urban Decay lipsticks do melt in the car in the heat, so it's kind of leaning a little bit. But I do like this color, and it's more of a sheer lipstick. But, you know, we got some lip glosses to use as toppers. We can also, I'm really digging like the ombre kind of gradient lip lately. So that will definitely work. And then I also want to use this hard candy. It is the Sheer Envy Instant Eye Fix Under Eye Treatment, and it does have this little metal applicator, and I've been putting this in the refrigerator in my little butter door or whatever, you know, and then I'll take it out and I'll use it. And I can't say that this conceals or corrects too much, but taking it out of the refrigerator and using this, it really does help my puffing, and it's super like cool and relaxing, so I really like it. But you know, that's what happens when, you know, a cold metal object, you know, comes in contact to our under eyes. So even though the actual product may not be the best, this little applicator is a great idea, and that's why we're going to try it this month to see what we think about it. Now we're going to continue with a Stila product. This is one of the small glitter and glow liquid eyeshadows. This is in the color Kitten Karma, and you know, I have some of these that are going bad on me, and I really want to try and use them as much as possible to try and prevent them from being wasted. So we will use that this month. And then these are my usual like eyebrow products. This is NYX Bear With Me Cannabis and Sativa Seed Oil, and this is e.l.f.'s Wow Brow in deep brown, and this cost $3, and I really like those, you know, little bitty brushes to just kind of run through our eyebrows, because mine, I could definitely have thicker eyebrows, but I really just want them to be darker. And then this is the mascara that I'm using. Now on to face products. We're going to be using for a bronzer is this right here. It is Max Patrick Star in the color Hot and Heavy, and I got this for Christmas from a friend, well, a co-worker of mine, you know, a friend of mine at work, and I think that it is a very pretty. Now I thought it was like a highlight, but this is an opalescent face powder. So, you know, bronzer, maybe a really soft contour, I'm not sure. So there you go. Yeah, so maybe even a highlight. So I'm excited to get some use out of that. And also I pulled this Super Goop Unseen Sunscreen in SPF 40. Now I haven't used this more than 5 times, but I am almost certain that I like this version better than the Super Goop Play. I feel like with the Super Goop Play, even if I don't put makeup on top of it, if I itch my face, like, product peels off. You know, if I, you know, like, clean my nose or wipe my upper lip, like, product rolls off of me, and I don't, that doesn't happen with my Shiseido one that I finished, like, you know, a month or 2 ago, and I don't think it happens with this one either. So I really want to use them to kind of see the difference. And as far as blush, we're opening a new blush. I've had this at least a year, y'all. I got this ABH blush trio in the color Pink Passion from TJ Maxx, and it was $9.99. And this is a beautiful package. Do you see that ABH embossment there? And you can see I have not used this at all. And so these are very pretty colors. Let's swatch them because I really want to jump into them anyways. And I have Fenty, oh my gosh, look at how pretty those are. I have a Fenty Cheeks Out cream blush in a project pan, but it's orange, it's Fuego, and I find myself wanting some pink blushes, so then I just kind of go and look for a blush and pull it. So I think this month pulling a pink blush trio will kind of like scratch that itch that I have for pink blush, especially for the summertime. Now, like I was saying about that other eyeliner, that Tiger Eye one, I was really tempted to pull it, but I pulled this one instead. This is BH Cosmetics Power Pencil in the color Royal Blue, and it is waterproof. And I got this because it was on sale, and y'all, this has been so incredibly beautiful. It's pigmented, it goes on pretty easy. I have really bad allergies, so my eyes tend to water or itch, or I tend to sneeze a lot. So that can make it difficult for you know, an eyeliner to go onto my lower lash line, that waterline, but this does not have a problem. And this is the only BH Cosmetics liner that I've tried, and I'm going to be going on a no-buy soon, so I may want to try a few more of these, like, stat. So we're going to play with that. Now, as far as highlights, we're going to be using this Nomad Cosmetics Around the World quad, and I got this maybe in April or May, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I got it when I ordered their Tokyo palette, and I've used these several times on camera. You've probably seen them. I should have used this today because I have a whole bunch of like pink and purple eyeshadows and project pans, and that's what I have all over my eyes today, but that would have gone perfectly. But so that's why I'm pulling these, because look at how gorgeous these are. Let's swatch them because they are just so pretty, y'all. Plus it's an indie brand, and you know, it's so fun to look at that, support those cool indie brands. So I'm really excited to use these, and I think that they are really fun. Now before I do these videos, I tend to pull products and be like, oh, this would be perfect for this coming month because of this season or whatever. So I pulled an eyeshadow palette to use for the summertime, and I pulled BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival, and I got this from my friend here on YouTube, Kaylee Wesley, and this is what made me fall in love with BH Cosmetics eyeshadows, and I thought these colors would be so much fun, y'all, for the summer. And I also do an eyeshadow palette roulette. I call it Rougelette because, you know, I'm VIB Rouge. And you won't believe the palette that I pulled to use with this one. They go so very well together. So I'm really excited because we are going to have us a bright summer. So this is the palette that I pulled in my eyeshadow palette Rougelette. It is Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette. And so I'll be using this in addition to this. So just a look at all these colors. I think it's going to be so much fun, and that's not even like including like Project Pan items. So that is what I'm going to be using for the month of July. Let me know, do you do a Shop My Stash? Those are some of my favorite videos. I would love to come see them and you know, see what you got in your stash. Let me know, what are you up to? What are you doing? And how have you been doing your makeup since we've kind of been on lockdown? I think it's so fun to pull these colorful palettes because I'm working from home right now. So if I want, I could wear a hot pink eyeshadow look every day because I'm working from home. So I'm curious who else is kind of living their best makeup life like that. Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for joining me. Just know that I am sending positivity to you, and I hope that you're doing what you love. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.